Well, greetings everybody. How are you doing today? Okay. I have seen a couple of videos on YouTube regarding this emergency meeting at Buckingham Palace when the Queen called her entire household. I've seen a couple YouTube videos claiming that that was because the Queen had died. Well, I'm here to tell you that is not true. The Queen called her entire household to a highly unusual emergency meeting at Buckingham Palace today. But aides say there is no cause for concern. Should I get rid of that commercial? I'm sorry. A top-secret emergency meeting called by Buckingham Palace has caused fevered speculation. Staff from across the UK to be addressed by senior officer of Royal Household Sir Christopher Gite at 10 a.m. It has fueled feverish rumors of announcement concerning Queen or Prince Philip, but both are fine. Right here. Fine. Okay. Royal Standard is flying at full mast, meaning no death in family. And Palace source insists no cause for alarm. The Queen met Theresa May yesterday and Prince Philip at Lord's. Both have engagements in London later today, and it was so forth and so on. Her Majesty the Queen. London Bridge is down. That's the secret code word to signify the Queen's death. The Queen is currently alive and well. However, a complicated and well thought out plan has already been put in place in the event of her death, which I believe was the reason for the secretive meeting in Buckingham Palace. Was they were, well, you're 91 years old, you're going to have to face death at some point. So I believe that's what it was all about. So they were putting a plan in place in the event of her death. Okay. The death of King George VI was signaled by the words Hyde Park Corner in order to stop switchboard operators at Buckingham Palace from learning the news straight away. The equivalent word for Queen Elizabeth II is London Bridge is down. Kind of reminds you of that childhood song, London Bridge is falling down. Weird. Anyways, the Prime Minister, if not already awake, will be woken and informed straight away by the civil servants that London Bridge is down. These 4 words will signify the death of one of the world's most well-known leaders and kick off Operation London Bridge, a highly organized arrangement which will end with the Queen's funeral. The Foreign Office Global Response Center will immediately let the 15 governments out with the UK, where the Queen is head of state now. Following that, the message will be passed on to 36 other Commonwealth nations in which the Queen has served as a figurehead for many decades. It won't take long for this news to spread from very select world leaders to the entire world public. The news will be released to the global media simultaneously. George VI's death was not reported until 4 hours after his death. The news of the Queen's demise will be far more distant and travel across the globe in minutes, if not seconds. Following the Queen's death, a footman dressed in mourning attire will be sent to the door at Buckingham Palace, whether it be morning or night, to pin an official notice of the news on the gates. The official palace website will feature one solemn page, a dark background that reveals the Queen's death. Here is that website. Well, I see nothing in black. Not a single thing in black. Alright? So, the BBC will activate the radio alert transmission system, and rehearsals for the Queen's funeral will be put into action. On radio stations, an obit light will glow blue to tell DJs to switch to appropriate music and go to the news as soon as possible. BBC 1, 2, and 4 will be interrupted straight away, and then the news will come on. It's likely that other programs will be interrupted. The Lords and Commons will be recalled. Schools will most likely be let out. People will go home early. Flags will be lowered at half-mast, and royal trumpeters wearing red plumes will stand on top of Buckingham Palace and give 3 blasts. 3. There's that number 3, their famous number, of their trumpets. A 41-gun salute. 7 minutes of gunfire will be fired in Hyde Park. The coffin will lie in state for 4 days, in which around 500,000 people will visit. The funeral will be held 10 days after her death. The news of the Queen's passing will be talked about for days, weeks, if not months. I can't see myself talking about it for weeks or months. Maybe a day or 2. Okay. Britain and the rest of the world will be in shock as they mourn the death of the world's most well-known and, well, I will not call her inspiring. Alright, but to some people she is. Anyways, so what this video is telling you is don't jump to conclusions. Okay? Again, I have seen people making videos that the Queen died because of this secret meeting in Buckingham Palace. And they don't even do any research. Remember, the London Bridge is not down. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful day.